today I want to give you some pointers as to how you can get the best out of working with a recruiter. Now, the first thing about dealing with a recruiter that I would advise anyone entering the hiring market is to choose a specialist recruiter and work with them exclusively. This is really, really important for a number of reasons. There are huge benefits for the hiring company working exclusively with a recruiter. And the first is you get the full commitment of that recruiter. A lot of hiring companies think that if they get recruiters to compete, they'll get somehow a better service. That is a fallacy. In actual fact, what you get in that situation is a brief flurry of activity from 3 or 4 recruiters who then lose interest and move on to clients who work in partnership with them. And that's the theme. I suggest we work really closely with one recruiter. So exclusivity is important because what it does is it takes the focus of speed and puts it onto quality. And that's what you want as a hiring manager. You want to give one recruiter time to do a thorough job. And a good recruiter will use that opportunity to bring all their resources to bear. Not just running a job ad and dipping into a database, but actually networking and researching and headhunting and tapping into communities of talent. So bringing all their resources to bear. So importantly, to get the best out of a recruiter, work with them exclusively. The second thing I'd be suggesting is transparency. So when you work with this recruiter, be honest about where you're up to in your job search. Tell them you've got other candidates that you're considering. Be honest and direct about the salary level that you can stretch to. The more information, if you're working in partnership with a recruitment firm, the more information they have to act on your behalf, the better the outcome for you. The third point, commit time. This is so important. Many times clients of recruiters email through a job specification. They won't spend the time really briefing that recruiter, and the outcome is negative for all parties. Spend time briefing the recruiter. Spend time showing them around your organization. Spend time explaining the cultural fit. The more information a good recruiter has, the better the match they will make, the better the outcome, the more commitment. So time is important. And then the other point that I would strongly encourage is, of course, communications. This, from a recruiter's point of view, is our biggest bugbear. A candidate is presented and there's no feedback on why they fit or why they don't fit. Investing in time to communicate with your recruiter about feedback on candidates, about changes in your requirements, because we know that as a job evolves, a job search evolves. It's often true that a client, a hiring manager might adjust what they're looking for. And that's something that good recruiters can work with, but they need to know. So very, very important when you're working with a recruitment company, work exclusively with them. Secondly, transparency. Thirdly, spend the time. And fourthly, communicate. I have learnt that the best outcome for our clients is when we work in partnership. Let's shift the relationship from a transaction to a partnership. It's really important that you have your recruiter working as an advocate for you in the marketplace. I can't emphasize this enough, because what is happening in most parts of the world where Firebrand operates is that the market is shifting to a talent-poor market. And what that means is that there is a massive battle for the best talent. And what you want, you've got your employer brand working for you, but what you want is a skilled specialist recruiter working for you. Because remember, when a great candidate comes into your recruiter's office, that recruiter has the power to influence where that candidate goes. And if you have a great relationship with your recruiter, the recruiter is working hard on your behalf, the recruiter believes that you are committed to hire, that you're transparent, that you're communicating, they will act as your ambassador and your advocate and bring the best talent to your table.